Hello, all, one and all. Welcome, welcome, my subjects. Hi. This is weird. This feels different, but I like it. It's nice. I can spin around. I can. I'm in a spinny chair. I'm like Kylie in 2002. I'm spinning around. That was a song by Kylie in the early 2000s, which you'd know if you were born before the year of 2001. I don't know. Good song though. Good song. Can you hear me all right? I'm like a little bit further away from my microphone than I usually would be. I can turn it up if needs be. I can do that. So, oh, that's probably quite loud. That might have popped. Only because my fucking PS3 is in the way. Because it's a big girl. A big girl. Like, that's a two-man job. Like your mum. But welcome. I am officially a homo. No. Get it? Because it's like I said, homo. Like, as in homo sapien. Not homosexual. Nothing wrong with that. Right, good start. Big ups on the 14 months, Ludwig. You can hear me. That's fantastic. I probably am quite loud now because I've adjusted my microphone. There we go. Anyway, I'm playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and I figured what I was originally gonna do a wine tasting night because I keep looking for the fucking cameras there. I was gonna do a wine tasting night because I've got like 9 bottles of wine. Maybe on the weekend, possibly. Probably not. I will do it at some point though. But yeah, I've got these wonderful. Look at that. That's a beautiful wine glass. That is beautiful. Isn't it delightful? IKEA did the whole lot, really, actually. Obviously you can see my cabinets and stuff. That's the door. Oh, press the space bar. That's the door, and then there's all my stuff. I've still got some bits to put away, but you know, it's getting there. It is getting there, and I'm liking it. I'm enjoying myself. How am I finding living solo? It's fucking bliss. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so nice. So the first like sorry, let me just. Oh, oh yes, beautiful. Well, we're on the Echo Falls. But that's beautiful. That's what a lovely sound. Does it have a rainbow sheen? No, it doesn't. It's just clear glass. It is just clear glass, but it's I've not tried it yet. Well, it's Echo Falls. I'm fueled by the stuff. You're stuck on the M25. What junction? What junction of the M25? Whereabouts? Shout very loud. No, I don't. I've not tested the waters yet. I don't want to get a noise complaint like in my first or second week. The time will come when the time comes. I'm not going to force it. I can laugh now. I can actually laugh and enjoy my life. Yes. I've got a spectacular view as well. Not only right, so hopefully my camera doesn't disconnect. But like this is the view from my bedroom. Obviously Tesco. That's the main priority here. But like that over there is like a load of shipping stuff. So there's like cranes and stuff. Obviously I can see it much better than you probably could just then. But I got a lovely view of the A13, which is pretty cool. I've basically just given away my entire location in that sentence, so that's sick. I've been going for about 4 minutes. And yeah, already given away and dossed myself. But yes, welcome one and all. How are we all? How have we been? What have I missed the last couple of weeks? My internet arrived yesterday. So, well, it didn't arrive. It was already here. I turned it on though. I didn't choose. I didn't buy the flat knowing that there's a Tesco. Well, I knew there was a Tesco there, but I didn't I didn't get it with the intention of like literally being next to a Tesco. It just happened to be there. But the other thing as well, if I come out of my flat and turn left, I'm literally giving away where I fucking live. This is a horrible idea, but anyway. If I turn left, there's a Domino's, there's a kebab shop. If you go opposite the road via the underpass, there's a McDonald's, a KFC, Lidl. Up the top of the road, there's an Aldi, which I went in the other day. It was like a fucking war zone. It was like fucking Helmand province has seen less action. There's also Iceland's Subway, fish and chip shop, curry garden, an entire garden filled with curry. Who'd have thought it? And then a couple of Chinese restaurants as well. I've got everything I could need. So yeah, so it's pretty good. It's a good location. The commute is about 15 minutes to work driving, which compared to the 6-minute walk that I had isn't as ideal. But I used to, well, at my old house, mother's lair. Yeah, it's like that, mum. Nah, I'm joking. She's been alright. She was never as bad as I made out, for the record. I just like to make that clear. I think it seemed worse than it was. She has been quite supportive, bless her cottons. But yeah, no, what was I saying? Where was I? Lost my train of thought. What were we talking about? What was I fucking on about? Oh, no, that's it, yeah. Right, so I've got to be at work at 8:30. I'd wake up at 20 past 8, get ready in 4 minutes, and leave. That's getting up, getting dressed, getting washed and that, brushing my teeth, and then walking out the door. I've been waking up at like 7, waking up, having a nice little saunter, making myself breakfast. I have breakfast now, I'm an adult, 27. But yeah, I've been having cereal, I've been having toast, and the best bit about it, everything's neat. I use a plate, I wash it up, and it goes in the drying rack. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't realise how much of a neat freak I was until because I will see like a bit of dust on the side, and I'm like, get that out of here, remove it, clean it, and then I do. But yeah, I'm loving it. I'm having a great time. I really am. It got a bit ropes when the internet weren't here, and then my mobile data ran out as well because I was hotspotting for like 2 weeks, and then I just ran out of data. So that's never a good sign. I couldn't do anything. I was basically playing Brick Breaker on my phone, which is a mobile game. So yes, to answer your question, I have games on my phone. Steph did some NSFW fan art. I did see it. Was it the one of Blue and Kyle? I did see it. It was fucking repugnant. I wish never to see it again. Seeing it once was more than enough. So let's not do that again. But yeah, how are we all? Hello, Sophie. And how are you, Seagull? Lauren eats dinosaurs. That's a cracking username you've got there. Anyway, I was like I said, I was gonna do a wine tasting night, and I could still do it, but I feel like I want to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire because I want to be as rich as Isaac Rose. So I'm gonna go over to this camera. Obviously, no signal, but you're about to get the best sound of all time. Check this out. Okay. It nutted early. This one's good, though. I like the fact, right, because this is going... Cold. But I like the fact, because this is going through a HDMI converter. SCART to HDMI. But I like the fact it's got, like, the buzz on the screen. It kind of adds to it. It's kind of a nice touch because it makes me feel like I'm playing old game, which is kind of what I'm doing. But yeah, no. Back to my other point. The first week I had here without the internet, I was in the lounge, which is the other side of that wall, and I just had the PS2 rigged up. I was just playing PlayStation 2 games on my TV, sitting on a beanbag you know, I'd have a bit of food. I've not really needed to cook that much, to be honest. Because I play football twice a week and I don't eat on them days because I can't eat before playing football because just can't. And then tonight I had some biscuits and I had some crackers and cheese. Couldn't hear because you come Santa. Sorry. You should be able to hear this. It's probably loud enough. Quite a long intro, isn't it? But yeah, no, the first week I was here, I was just sitting on a beanbag playing PS2 games. It was mint. It was like being in 2004 again. Except without the child abuse this time. Game loud. Oh,
hello and welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Your chance to win a virtual £1 million.
What do you mean virtual? Let's play.
Okay, here's the first question, and it's not that difficult.
Oh, I can do 50, not 50-50s. I can do like the percent, ask the audience in chat as well with polls. That'll be cool. One player.
So it's just you, me, and the computer.
Sounds
okay,
a bit weird.
If you would enter your name.
We're just going to be player one, aren't we?
Thanks a million.
I get it. That's good. It's a good joke. That's a good joke. Anyway, yeah, I can do the multi-choice questions in chat. As long as you don't all sabotage
here we go.
me.
You're 15 questions away from £1 million.
15?
And if you're ready to play,
it's manageable. That's easy.
For £100.
Hello, Leo, as well. Hey there. Wants to say help. Think twice if you need help.
Which of these is an item of winter sports equipment? Ben sleigh.
No.
Bert sleigh.
No. Bobsleigh.
Bill sleigh.
No. Bobsleigh.
Bobsleigh.
It's bobsleigh. I'm locking it in.
Of course it is. You've got 100 quid.
Can't wait for the really up-to-date questions. This was from 2000,
Here's
champ.
question 2. It's worth 200.
On the PS1. You're not getting new questions on this.
By which...
The zodiac sign of which... Thank you, Sophie, for being a geezer. Big ups. Appreciate that. Appreciate you. Join the Discord. You can find it. It's one of the links somewhere. I'm sure you know what you're doing. You're probably already in it. The zodiac sign for Pisces. That's a fish.
All right, take your time. You've still got all three
fuck off, you
lifelines.
sarcastic, condescending wanker.
You think it's B. Are you happy with that answer?
Yes. Yes.
It's right. You've got £200.
Get it. Cheers to that. Drink along if you want to as well.
You're
Every time
well.
I get
You're
one
just
right,
13
I'll
questions
drink.
away from £1 million. Look at this for £300. Someone earning a lot of money is said to be making a what?
Fortune.
Bomb.
You could tell this was before 9/11.
Revolver.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Shotgun.
Making a bomb. I suppose it would be making a bomb, wouldn't it? Yo, I'm making a bomb. Making a cannon, making a root. It's gotta be bomb. It's gotta be bomb.
You're absolutely right for £300.
Okay, now. Punch myself in the face while I'm at it.
Right, question 4 of 15 coming up. You're doing fine.
Cheers, mate.
Take your time. Have a look at this for £500. A crow is the sound made by which bird?
Crow.
Duck.
No. That's a quack.
Goose.
That's also a quack.
Swan.
That's also a quack.
Cockerel.
That can't be right. Because cockerels make a cockle-doodle-doo noise. They go cock-a-doodle-doo. It is cockerel though, right?
You're going for D.
I'm going for cock.
Correct, you've got 500
Hooray.
quid. Well done.
We've not got on the hard bit yet. We'll get there.
You've still got all 3 lifelines left. 50-50, phone a friend, and ask the audience.
Cool.
Now, the next question guarantees you £1,000 if you give me a correct answer. Have a look at this. Which part of the atmosphere absorbs ultraviolet radiation?
Ozone layer.
Ozone seam.
Why is it seam?
Ozone layer.
It's B.
Ozone strip.
No.
Ozone depth.
Ozone layer. I know stuff.
You seem pretty sure.
I am.
You're right to be sure. You just won £1,000.
Thank you. Going to mortgage payments now. You got Isaac's TikTok stream banned. Nice one. Good job. Speaking of the fanfic, I was told that once you move out, you would read it. Mate, I've been here fucking 10 minutes. Calm your tits immediately. I'll get to it. Get off my fucking back.
You're now guaranteed £1,000 no matter what.
I'll do it at some point.
Okay, going on. Question 6 is for £2,000.
Ooh. That's what Isaac Rose earns every second he breathes.
Which of these is a plant from which a well-known medicinal oil is extracted? Morning primrose. Afternoon primrose. Evening primrose.
Isaac Rose. I haven't got a fucking clue, if I'm entirely honest. Do I 50-50? Is it too early for a 50-50?
Alright, take your time.
Fuck it. Right, listen here, you condescending twat.
Phone a friend and
shut up.
ask the audience.
Morning sounds like it would be right. But evening, perhaps. Shah thinks C. I feel like Shah is old and wise. So insult and a compliment. C, Mark's saying C. Mark is also old and wise. This doesn't count as a phone a friend for the record.
Are you happy with that?
Yeah, go on. Fortnite. No, Fortnite wasn't enough.
Right
Thank
answer.
you.
You've got
Thank you.
£2,000.
Collectively, we will become millionaires. It's not H. There isn't a H. It's A to D. Alright, okay. It's not E,
now just
is it?
9 questions away.
Stop being funny.
£1 million.
It's not funny.
Some of the bigger jumps, but remember the drops are pretty steep as well. Take a look at this for £4,000.
I should have put that wine in the fridge. Anyway. Yeah, I got a fridge. I got a fridge now. And a washing machine.
Who would be most likely to use secateurs at work?
Business people. Isaac Rose.
Dentist.
No.
Gardener. Plumber.
Eh.
Train driver.
Dentist, I guess, right? Secateurs. What even? I mean, that's not a secretary, is it?
All right, take your time. You've still got all 3 lifelines.
You're
You've still
fucking
got 50-50,
testing me,
phone
Chris
a friend
Tarrant.
and ask the audience.
I'm gonna go lifeline. I'm gonna do it. That's a PS5 controller. Don't need that. Let's go. I'd phone a friend, but no one I know will know the answer to that question. Let's go group. Group decision.
Okay, right, this is your lifeline. You've made a choice to ask the audience. Audience, if you would please, put your fingers on your keypads. Let's try and help out. All vote
We're getting
now.
A's, B's. What's everyone think? B.
Well, now they're leaning towards B as the right answer.
That's quite...
So it's up to you.
That's quite a lot.
What do you think?
57%. That's more than half. I'd be silly not to,
You don't have
right?
to play this if you don't want to. Is that your final answer? Congratulations, you just won £4,000.
Cool. All right. It was B. Well done, everybody that got it. If you're 100% in this with me right now, congratulations, you fucking nerd.
Okay, going on. Question 8 coming up. For
How about you go on these nuts?
Take your time on this. You don't have to play. Here it comes. Which adult singing voice is between tenor and bass? Baritone.
Yes.
Soprano.
Think it's baritone.
Contralto. Falsetto.
Falsetto's high. Baritone's slightly lower. Don't know soprano, other than the fucking TV show. I'm going baritone. I'm going baritone.
So you think it's
It's
A?
got to be. It's got to be baritone, right? It's got to be.
Oh, I'd love to say you just won £8,000. And I can! You have just won
Yes!
£8,000!
Finally, years of not listening to music theory have come in handy. Legit reloading screens. Yeah, I know, it's so bad, right? There's just something about early 2000s gaming that just...
You'll win £16,000
Sweet
if you
spot.
give me the correct answer to the next question. It's
Right, we're
number
doing
9
good.
of 15. Take a look at it. Here it comes.
Take a look at it. Here it comes. Why is he like ASMRing me?
Which of these Australian cities is the most northerly? Melbourne, Darwin,
Darwin south, Melbourne south, Sydney south, and Darwin might be north.
Adelaide.
It's between Darwin and Adelaide. Darwin could be north because it might have been discovered first. Although no, what? No, it was after Charles Darwin, wasn't it? It's one of them two. Do I phone a friend? Let me see if.
Now, at this point, you could obviously walk away with £8,000, or you could risk losing £7,000 and play the next question.
I'll just keep atting him in the group chat until he responds. Oh, he's up. Brilliant. I'm going to call him. Answer, Kyle. Hi, Kyle.
What?
I've got 60 seconds. I'm on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You're my phone a friend. You're my phone a friend. Which of these 3 Australian cities is the most northerly? Is it? Oh, it's not Melbourne or Sydney. I know that. Is it Adelaide or Darwin?
Darwin. Darwin's north.
Okay. Well, I hope you're right, and I'm about to tell you if we are.
Final answer.
Should give me the wrong answer. That would have
You
been
had
funny.
£8,000.
Hold on.
You didn't have to play. You did. It was the right answer.
Thank you,
just won
Kyle. All right, I've just won
£16,000.
£16,000. Fantastic.
You're welcome.
Cheers, mate.
Awards on Wednesday.
Yeah. I've just won £16,000. No, in real life.
Oh yeah, sick. I'll be taking all that. Thanks.
Okay, yeah, I gotta go now. I've got the next question. Bye.
Yeah.
You've still got 2 left. 50-50 and phone.
I just wanted to call Kyle, to be honest.
Right, you've got £16,000. Now you can take that 16,000, but you're just
But.
6 questions away
He said
from
but.
£1
He said
million.
but.
The next question, if you go for it and you get it right, is worth a guaranteed £32,000.
Okay,
Have a
we
look
can
at
do it.
Good
We
luck.
can do it, I believe. I believe.
With which sport is Sandown Park associated? Golf,
That could be right.
motor racing, horse racing, rugby.
You ever play rugby? I'm thinking between golf and horse racing. I'm gonna 50-50
Okay,
it.
time to go
I'm gonna
50-50.
50-50
Computer,
it.
take
And if
away
it's them
2
two,
more
I'll kill
answers,
myself.
please.
I'll
Leave
just
the
kill
right
myself.
answer and the one
That's the only
remaining
way out of this.
answer.
If it 50...
A and D go.
Sandown
B
Park.
and C are left. You don't have to play this, but if you do
I'm
give me
thinking
the
horse
correct answer,
racing.
you are guaranteed to walk away with at least 32.
Nah, let's lock in horse racing. Fuck
Are
it.
you sure you want to play?
Let's
this?
lock it in.
You did have £16,000 in your hand. You've now got £32,000.
Yes! Fantastic. Fantastic. I don't watch horse racing. Nor do I gamble. Gambling's bad, kids. Don't do it. Good job, everybody. Mark's winning. Mark's with me. He's pretty much been with me the whole way, to be fair. Football wasn't an option.
Now, whatever happens, I'll be writing you out a check for at least £32,000.
Ah, fuck yeah, I'm a millionaire.
But we don't want to give you that. We want to write you out a check for much, much more.
I
Next
don't feel like
question
you
is
do.
worth £64,000. It's a chance to double your money. You're guaranteed 32,000.
Okay.
And you might as well play. Here it comes.
Here it comes. Intense, intense.
Which rock singer is known as the Thin White Duke?
Iggy Pop, maybe?
Mick Jagger,
Hmm.
Eric Clapton,
Nah.
Rick Wakeman,
Don't even know who you are.
David Bowie.
It's not Bowie. I don't think it's Mick Jagger either. It could be Clapton. It could be Clapton. It sounds like the sort of thing Eric Clapton fans would call him. And they are despisable, for the most part, to be fair. I don't know who Rick Wakeman is, though, and it'll probably be him because of that.
You might as well play this. You've got nothing to lose.
Not Bowie. Can't be Bowie. Mick Jagger just looks like a meth addict. You think Bowie? You think Bowie, Thin White Duke? I've never heard that name in my life. It's Bowie. Are you sure? This feels like a prank. What's that W lifeline?
Well, now, you might as well play this question. You're guaranteed at least £32,000, even if you get this one wrong. So do you... It's
What? I didn't win. What year? I mean, fair enough. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. I can't really. Technically, I didn't take marks.
£32,000 you're taking away. Well done, a lot of money. And you have.
I didn't think that was Bowie.
Congratulations. Please come back soon and try for
Wait,
even
what?
more money on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Why is... Huh? Continue.
Excellent.
Let's carry on. Don't tell me I've got to start again because I pressed it. Oh, did I just take the money and run? I'm an idiot.
Good luck. Now, I hope you're ready for
I'm an
this.
idiot. I'm an idiot.
It's worth £100.
Right, looks like we're starting from the beginning, doesn't it, boys? Okay then. Sick.
Stephen Tompkinson
Who?
and Devla Kerwin starred in which BBC
Who?
drama?
Me when I'm an owl.
Ballykiss Angel,
You ended the game. Yeah.
Ballykiss Martyr,
These could just be Northern Irish towns.
Ballykiss Saint, Ballykiss Disciple,
Marcus Ballykiss Angel. I do know all the music ever. W was walk away. I thought W meant win.
All right, take your time. You've still got all three lifelines. You've still
I
got
do know every
50
music.
from
I
the
do
front
know every
and
music
Arsenal.
ever though. All of them. I know all of the songs. Fuck it. Does anyone know what this is? Fuck it. We're going
Are
Angel.
you happy with that?
No, not particularly, Chris. But I'm gonna lock it in for the sake of comedy.
Of course it is. You've got 100.
Of course, yeah, we all knew that. That was. I got lucky.
Take a look at this for £200.
It's just a picture of
Which
his
of these
testicles.
phrases refers to a ruthlessly competitive situation? Rat eat rat.
Nah, it's dog eat dog, isn't it?
Dog eat dog.
Or if you're Korean, human eat dog.
Pig eat pig.
Nothing about your mum.
Cat eat cat.
There's a joke about pussy.
It's
in there
correct. You've
somewhere.
got 200 quid.
200 quid. Sick. Spending that on
Right,
crack.
so far so good. Take a look at this for 300
I
quid.
can't believe I fucking chickened out.
Which nursery rhyme contains two sneezes?
Ring around the roses.
Mary Mary.
Quite contrary.
Buy baby bunting.
I've never heard that one in my life.
Lucy Lockett.
Who?
Ring a roses.
It's ring of roses. A tissue. We'll fall
You're
down.
absolutely right.
Which was
Now,
actually, I think it
£300.
was about disease, wasn't it? That was about the plague, that nursery rhyme.
Now,
I
you've got
believe.
300 quid, but you could still go away with nothing.
Wow.
I'm sure you won't, and I hope you don't. But have a look at this next
Okay.
one. It's worth £500. Porkies is a slang term for what?
Fat birds.
Shoes.
No, you Feet.
Dreams.
It's got toes, right?
Lies.
Oh, porky. Yeah, lies. Of course.
Smells.
You're telling porkies.
You're right. You've got £500.
Another. Swear it was about the plague. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was about the plague.
You've still got all 3 lifelines left.
Tissue, we all fall down.
Phone a friend,
Like, as in,
and
oh, I've got the
audience.
plague. I'm gonna fucking die.
Right, just be careful.
Lol.
This is the last point at which you could go away with
Pathetic.
absolute-
Imagine dying from plague. How
You are
much of
now
a bitch
11
could you be?
questions away from £1 million. This is worth
Oh, I've got
1,000.
bubonic plague.
Here it comes. Complete the title of the famous musical Little
Cowards.
Shop
Pathetic. Oh,
of Frights.
what's happened there? There we go. I fixed it.
Panics. Horrors.
Little Shop of Horrors. That rings a bell.
Terrors.
Oh, it's horrors. Little Shop of Panics. You just go in the shop and you just like. Ah!
Well done, you just guaranteed yourself
What am I
£1,000.
drinking? Well, this delightful little drink is Echo Falls Fruit Fusion. Summer berries flavour. 9%. Not bad. I'd love to have the plague. The thing is, most people get the plague and their boss would call them up and be like, you are coming in though,
Oh,
right?
well done, you got £1,000. Now that's guaranteed.
Me on
Whatever happens
payday.
now, you'll walk away with at least £1,000. But have a look at this next question. You might as well play it. It's worth £2,000.
I've not actually needed help on this one, this round so far. Like the first one was a warm-up round.
Where on the body would you find the jowls?
Fuck.
Elbows. Shoulders.
That sound right.
Cheeks.
No.
Knees.
50-50, I guess. I guess 50-50?
Okay, you want to
go.
go 50-50?
It's
going to
be shoulders and cheeks or something fucking stupid, isn't it?
please, leaving the right answer and the one remaining wrong answer. A and D go, B and C.
What did I fucking
are
say?
left.
Called it. Jowls. What the fuck's a jowl? Okay, cheeks, whatever.
Is that your final answer?
Oh, people are saying cheeks, to be fair.
You've just won £2,000.
Alright. Thanks, gang. Thanks, gang. And thank you, Brett. I have returned. I am back. Oh, motorbike. I've seen 2 car crashes
You're
here
doing
already. It's been
brilliantly.
brilliant.
You got £2,000, but take a look at this next question for £4,000.
I feel like I'm getting fucking tracked down by the Annihilator or whatever the fuck it's called in GTA 5.
To the Duke of York.
Oh, the fucking... What's the point of the monarchy? I don't care! Countess of Wessex.
Cousin.
Duke of York, at the time of this, was King Philip. Prince Philip. No. Prince Charles. King Charles? Ah, who gives a toss?
Take your time, take as long as you need. You don't have to play this, but you have still got 2 lifelines. You can phone a friend, and you can ask the audience.
I don't know. Hello, Holly Bean. Are you Holly or are you a bean? Does anyone give a fuck? Like, genuinely. Countess of Wessex. So it's got... I was going to say it's got to be a woman, but literally all 4 answers are that. So it can't be daughter-in... Could it be daughter-in-law? Would it be Camilla's daughter? Who is the Countess of Wessex? Sister-in-law? That don't sound right. Cousin? Or is the Countess of Wessex actually Camilla? They're all just a bunch of posh pricks, aren't they? Fuck it, cousin. They'll fuck each other anyway. Yeah, if it's treason, sue me. Is it treason? I was joking. I was just joking.
You had £2,000.
Oh, and you've lost it all.
I'm afraid you now haven't. You've just given me
Fuck.
the wrong answer. You've lost
What was it?
£1,000. The answer is B.
They're all inbred, so far, probably all four. Yeah, this is what I mean. Speaking of which, is anyone invested in the Kate Middleton drama or lack of drama? I've been riddled with excitement about it. I really have not given a fuck. Pardon my French. I am drinking wine, so it's acceptable. Yeah, she's either dead. Like, maybe they car crashed her again. I mean, maybe she died in a car crash. Or she's just got like some horrific, gnarly face injury, and I don't want anyone to see it. Come out looking like fucking Gangrene from the Action Man franchise.
Which of these is a type of fastening for clothes?
Belt.
Cargo.
No.
Sago. Bingo. Velcro.
Velcro. Yeah, it's Velcro. Velcro.
It's good. You got £100.
I went to the Velcro shop the other day, and the man said, "That's £500," and I went, "That's a rip-off."
It's worth £200. Which of these words would be used to describe a difficult person or situation?
Girlfriend.
Handful.
Nah, I'm playing. She's good as gold. Handful.
Legful. Mouthful.
Yes, what I give your mum.
It's correct. You've got 200 quid.
Russian media is trying to say King Charles is dead, and that's all I know. I've heard it. It was one of them where I heard it from someone who heard it from someone who heard it from someone that works for the newspaper. That apparently he's got 3 months and pancreatic cancer. But I don't know. Now you've heard it from me, and you can tell all of your friends that you heard it from someone who heard it from someone who heard it from someone at a football match. I couldn't give a toss. Something known as plastic money. Bitcoin. Credit cards, gotta be. This was back in the early 2000s when no one had debit cards because people were actually responsible. We're not to be trusted with paper money anymore.
Right, question 4 of 15.
That and the conspiracy theory that they want paperless money.
Take your time, have a look at this for £500. Where is scuba equipment usually used?
Fucking bathroom?
Up a mountain?
Yes.
In a hospital?
Yes.
Underwater?
Probably.
Down
In your
a
mum's...
mine?
I keep telling mum jokes. I'm not sure why I'm going for this angle.
You're right, you've got £500.
Well, I need to get back to that 32,000 mark. I was a good run the first time.
Don't forget, you've still got all 3 lifelines. Use them if you need to. That's what they're there for.
Don't patronise me.
You're just one question
young
away
man.
from your first milestone.
Hello,
for a
Zunru,
guaranteed
who says...
£1,000. Here it comes.
I don't know what that says.
What is the name of
Sorry.
Yogi Bear's small companion? Doo-doo. Boo-boo. Cuckoo. Frou-frou.
Boo-boo, right? Honey boo-boo. Is it boo-boo? Your instinct's saying boo-boo.
If this answer is correct, you're guaranteed to leave here with at least 1,000.
Boo-boo seems logical.
Well done, it is the right answer.
Would have been better if you listened to me. Yeah, but I thought the W was a pass round. I didn't know it was a walk away. The W usually stands for winning. It doesn't stand for, well, I'm fucking off now with my £32,000.
That's £1,000 in the bag guaranteed, but let's try and double that with the next question. You might as well play this. You've got nothing to lose. You're guaranteed 1,000. This one is for £2,000.
Right, thanks. Oh yeah, drink for that round if you are. It's a school night, so let's not go crazy.
The Gujarati language is spoken chiefly in which Asian country?
Oh, fuck.
Vietnam.
Nah, that doesn't sound right.
China. Malaysia.
Possibly.
India.
Oh, India. Judging by Gujarati. That was an Italian accent. I'm not sure what the fuck that was. Sorry about that.
D.
I reckon India just by the...
You've just won £2,000.
Just because of the word, you can kind of tell, you know? DD Megadude. Hello, Elno. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard this wonderful millionaire flavoured adventure.
Okay, now it's getting rather serious. The money starts to go up and up at this point.
I'm a big fan of this glass. I can't lie.
9 questions away from £1 million.
Beautiful. It's what a beautiful glass.
4,000.
IKEA, like £3, something like that.
Mitt is a slang word
Hand,
for which
right?
part of the body? Ear. Hand.
I think hand.
Mouth. Belly.
Belly. Belly. Hand.
So you're saying B. It's the right answer. You
Yeah,
got
put my mitts on that.
£4,000.
Got
Well
my
done.
mitts all over it. Also, did I have my new chair? It's not new. You can't really see it. It's an actual chair. It's an actual chair. I'm not like... I've been sitting on a director's chair for the last week. It's been horrific. My poor
Don't
back.
forget, you've still got all 3 lifelines. Use them if you need to. That's what they're there for. The next question takes you past the halfway mark for the 15 correct answers you need.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
£1
Clean run.
million.
I don't
Good
think
luck.
I've not even
Here it
50-50'd
comes
or
for
anything yet. So
£8,000.
how are you meant to phone a friend on the PS1?
Which
Oh,
of these films
this
was
should be
directed
easy.
by Stanley Kubrick? Full Eclipse.
Never heard of it.
Full Moon in Paris.
Full Metal Jacket.
The Full Monty.
Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket.
Absolutely class film. So
going
good.
for
If you've not
D.
watched it, it might not have aged brilliantly,
You have £4,000.
but it's a great
You could have
film.
walked away.
and also
didn't.
it's got
You've now got
the guy
£8,000.
who plays Wilson Fisk in Marvel. If you like Marvel, it's got him in it, like when he was younger. Really good film though. It's about Vietnam. I think they filmed some of it in Hackney as well, so you know they didn't really even have to do much decoration to turn it into a war zone. Is it about a metal jacket? Something like that. I'm quiet.
Have a look at this.
I shouldn't be. My mic's turned all the way up. Let me turn it up even more. It's because I keep see, I'm peaking.
The word bloodstock refers specifically to which animals?
Lamb, innit?
Horses. Dogs.
Mm.
Cows. Sheep.
I feel like it's sheep. It was filmed at the Isle of Dogs in London. Was it Isle of Dogs? I thought it was Hackney. Isle of Dogs is a dump though as well, to be fair. Proper Millwall territory. We don't want none of that here. Got my West Ham shirt on. You were fine. I'll turn it back down. Just a notch. Bloodstock. Might just be on my end. I'm with my
Now at this
sisters.
point you could obviously walk away with
Probably do it.
£8,000.
Moo.
Or
You're
you
going
could risk
cows.
losing £7,000 and play the next question.
You can hear your air. You can hear my air now. It's the PS2. I think it's one of the PlayStations. Cows or sheep? I thought sheep. Bloodstock. I just thought that was a fucking heavy metal festival. Bloodstock would make sense for it to be cows, but then so would sheep. I said lamb originally.
Are you sure you want
No,
to go?
I'm not, to be honest, but we'll go with sheep because my first answer was lamb and it's basically
I'm
the same
really
thing.
sorry, that's the wrong answer. You've just lost £7,000.
Horses?
A.
What? So you're all wrong. You bunch of fucking wet wipes. We all got it wrong. We're all
So you're
fucking
leaving today with a
idiots.
cheque for £1
Nice
million.
one.
You're not leaving empty-handed. Well done. Please come
Dickhead.
back soon.
Idiots. We're going again though. We are going again.
Thanks.
Can I do the whole thing? I'll play this so many times. I'll play this enough times that I just get the same questions looping. And that I don't know, I just know all of the answers. That's the plan.
Good luck.
We are Slayer and this is Bloodstock. That's what I'm saying. It sounds like a metal festival. I think it probably is one. We're going to Google it. Bloodstock. Yeah, it
What
is.
are the metal rods that connect
Who's
the
there,
hub of the
actually?
bicycle wheel
Intrigued.
to the rim?
Rim.
Spikes.
Architects are there. It's kind of cool.
Spooks.
OPEF. That'd be cool.
Speaks.
I can't read any of the fucking metal fonts. They're all so metal. I want to see who's actually there this year. What are the metal rods that connect the hub of the bicycle? Oh, there's spokes. spooks.
You're going for D.
Who else we got? Right, Architects headlining, Opeth headlining. I don't recognise any of these. Clutch, I know them. Not personally, we're not friends. Just a lot of metal bands. Kind of cool. It's definitely like just a bunch of 16-year-old kids just making a load of noise. Who calls horses bloodstock? Well, the question, apparently.
Here's question 2. It's worth £200. What kind of building is most likely to have a dungeon?
Joseph Fritzl's house.
School. Garden shed. Castle.
I wonder which it could be.
It's right.
Are you smarter than a 10-year-old? Yes, actually, I am.
You're doing well. You're just 13 questions away from...
Is it a dungeon or a basement, or does it become a basement?
Which popular phrase means to swim naked?
In the nude, skinny dipping.
Wet the flesh. Skinny dip.
Yo, babe, I'm gonna wet the flesh tonight.
Splash the buff.
As opposed to wetting the bed like I normally do. Wetting the bed is funny though, to be fair. It's quite a funny concept, just like pissing in your sleep.
Now you've got 300.
Just me.
Could still go away.
Could be just me on that one,
I'm
actually.
sure you won't, and I hope you don't. But have a look at this next one. It's worth £500. On which channel is Brookside shown?
Oh, right. Shah, this might be one for you. What is Brookside?
BBC 2.
Isn't it like some sort of drama sort of
ITV.
thing? Channel
Channel
4?
4.
It feels like a Channel 4 thing, but I could be wrong. ITV, actually. It feels like an ITV thing. It feels like it could be ITV. I didn't watch it, though, because I was born in 1996.
Alright,
Fuck off! I was 4 when this came out.
And ask the audience.
Fuck is Brookside? Yeah, this is what I mean. I'm like not a millennial, but I'm not a zoomer. So, D. Mark's going D. Mark's been bang on it for most of this, to be honest. I'm just gonna go with it.
Correct, you've got.
It's kind of like phoning a friend,
Well done.
but who
Don't forget, you've
cares?
still got all 3 lifelines. Use them if you need to. That's what they're there for.
I don't think I could do Who Wants to Be a Millionaire for 2 hours, but we'll play something else if it comes to it. Mum always watched it.
You are now 11
What was it
questions
about?
away from
Actually,
£1
don't tell me. I
million.
don't care.
This is worth £1,000.
That sounded ruder than I meant it to.
Richard I of England spent most of his
Roses,
reign
I
fighting
think.
which wars?
War of the Roses?
Napoleonic Wars.
Nah.
Crusades.
No.
Boer Wars.
No, that was 1700s.
Persian Wars.
It's going to be Crusades, isn't it? Can't have been Napoleonic. Richard I. When Richard? Oh no, it's Richard I. I think it's
So you're
Crusades.
saying B.
I feel like Crusades and Persian Wars are the same thing, aren't they? Oh no, Persian was a
Well
bit
done. You
earlier,
just
but-
guaranteed yourself £1,000.
Didn't they find like Richard III's body in a car park in the middle of Leicester or something? I feel like that's a thing. B. I actually beat you to that one, Mark. Yeah, that's right. I'm a nerd. I like history.
So, congratulations. You're now guaranteed £1,000 no matter what happens. Okay, going on. Question 6 is for £2,000.
Okay, give me the fucking question then, you dope.
A chanteuse is a female what? Dancer. Singer. Magician. Actor.
No, that would be an actress. I've got to keep kicking this fucking box. There we go. Now I've got too much fucking brightness.
Alright, take your time. You've still got all 3 lifelines. You've still got
Let's kick it
50,
again. There we
phone
go.
a friend and ask the audience.
I don't know. I'm going to use Lifeline. I will one day do the whole
Right,
thing
you've
without
chosen
using
to
a
ask the
lifeline.
audience. Audience, get ready, please. Let's try and help.
Sisters have this
Fingers
Easter egg
on
competition in
keypads
school
now.
tomorrow. I'm doing a Sonic scene for one of them. What kind of scene? I've not
Well,
seen
they're
Sonic.
sure the answer
Singer,
is
apparently.
B, but they're a very strange bunch.
What do you mean Why is he just calling out the audience, like, for no reason either?
Go along with their answer. It's entirely up to you.
I got to keep kicking this fucking box, man. Alright, well, it looks like we're going B.
Are you happy with your answer?
Well, the audience seem to be, so...
You had £1,000 guaranteed. You've now got £2,000.
Hooray! It was D. It was B. You fool. You donkey. Idiot poohead.
You're doing brilliantly.
Thanks.
You got £2,000, but take a look at this next question for £4,000. What does the letter
What the fuck?
B
What is
stand
that?
for in the abbreviation RNIB?
Royal National... Royal... No.
Broadcasting.
Royal...
British.
National Insurance British. It's either broadcasting or British. It's got to be, right? Hello, Zach Jacobs. How are you? Or Jack Jacobs. More like. How am I tonight? I'm fine and dandy. How are you?
Take your time and remember you've still got
It's either British or broadcasting, I reckon. It's got to be. Can't be blind. What would it even stand for? Broadcasting. British is too bait, I think.
Are you confident? You had £2,000.
Don't give me this shit, just tell me.
You now haven't. You've just given me the wrong answer.
British,
you
isn't it?
Lost £1,000.
Blind?
It's D.
Blind? I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming.
Well, you've won yourself £1,000. Certainly not to be
Oh.
£1,000
Oh.
guaranteed. I'm really sorry you didn't make it further, but well done.
Do we do one more run?
Really well.
Do we do one more
Maybe
run?
You'll do even better next time you play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Let's do one more run, and then I will play. I know what I'll play. I know what I'll play. I've been playing it a lot lately because obviously no internet and that. Got a special game, a game that's very dear to me. One of my top three. Top three actually is probably correct. I'd say top three. I've been having a shitload of fun on it. But we'll get to that in a minute. We'll do one more run. What does it stand for, though? I ain't got a clue. Does anyone know? RNIB. Royal National Institute of Blind People.
Nitty gritty.
Fuck it. How are they going to Google that? They can't fucking see.
Itsy bitsy. Tutti fruity.
The most important aspects of something are sometimes called the nitty gritty. It could be nitty gritty or itsy bitsy. But itsy bitsy, I suppose, gets small.
It's the easiest question of the lot, and you've got it wrong. The answer is A.
Did he have to just mug me off like that? Did he have to? Rude. How's the new house? Yeah, it's alright.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Would you turn around and go, yeah, shit. Hate it. No, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Your background? No, I'm back. I'm more important.
Okie dokie.
I'm more important than you. No, I'm playing. Welcome back. We'll do one more run. I've got to keep kicking this fucking box.
Now, I hope you're ready for this. Here comes your first question. It's
Oh, I've kicked it too much. There we go. I'm just doing that with my foot.
Which phrase means being in a state of supreme bliss?
Coming.
8th Shangri-La.
Sorry.
5th Paradise.
Cloud 9.
6th Happiness.
Cloud 9.
7th Heaven.
No one has ever said any of these fucking sentences, bruv. 8th Shangri-La. It's not 8th Shangri-La, is it? 6th, 7th Heaven?
You're going for D.
Why'd you have to mug me off then? Do you know who I am? That's what I do. It's my hobby.
Of course it is. You've got 100 quid.
No one's ever said that sentence. I'm standing by that.
Take a look at this for £200. Which of these is a name for a practical joke?
Just a prank, bro. It's just a prank.
Plank.
Yes.
Prong.
I want it to be prong. Oh, come on, come back. No, that's not back, is it? Where you gone? Prang? I want it to be prong so badly.
It's right, you got £200.
The best bit about being here, right, is I can just get hammered and just go Tesco. Just drunk
Right, so far,
Tesco
so good.
shopping.
Take a look at this. For
Last time I was in that Tesco before I moved here, it was
Which of these is a gesture of congratulations?
similar to that, actually, to be fair. Big ups King of Killing for the 7 months. But, yeah, it was like 6 in the morning. I was off.
Slap on the back.
I was just drunk. I was like smashed. My granddad had just basically been on end of life care, so I was like, I'm gonna go out and have a fucking mad one. And his favourite drink was Jägermeister. I hate Jaeger, but I was like, I'll do it for him. Blah blah blah. So I went out and just got absolutely fucking levered. My mate picks me up, and we end up in the Tesco, and I leave with a meal deal, a Lego set, and a beer, and then I was just in bed at like 6:30 in the morning, just building Lego, drunk. It was great. Gesture of congratulations, punch on the chin, slap on the back. Well, it was pat on the back, actually, but I'm not going to get technical.
Are you sure you want to play this?
Fuck off. Yeah.
You're absolutely right for £300.
Am I one of your favourite members? Something like that, man. Brother, I've not even been in the Discord for like 2 weeks, but I haven't had internet in my defence. So I need a slow burn back into it, you know. This is a hobby.
Which of these
I'm
is
just
a
like
type
everybody
of
else.
salt?
What's your ideal meal deal?
Sway
Ooh,
salt.
different every day. It's different every day. Depends on my mood.
Swing salt.
Sea salt.
Roll salt.
Sea salt.
Rock salt.
Rock salt. I've got rock salt actually in my own salt and pepper
Correct,
shakers.
you've got 500 quid. Well done.
Ideal meal deal. If I was to do it on an average, what I'd
You've still
probably
got
go
all
for
3
the most
lifelines
over the
left.
year.
50-50, phone a friend, and ask the audience. Now,
Chicken
the next
bacon.
question guarantees
I'm
you
talking,
£1,000
man.
if you give me a correct answer.
Yeah.
Have a look at this. Which word is represented by an ampersand?
At.
Therefore.
No. And.
Because. And.
It is and.
If.
Chicken bacon wrap. This is Tesco, mind you. Chicken bacon wrap. Although if it's Sainsbury's, the chicken Caesar one slaps. But yeah, chicken bacon wrap. I like quavers. Quavers are either quavers or prawn cocktail crisps. And then Lucozade Sport or Gatorade or Red Bull sugar free. It's one of the two. So if you want to be like me, if you want to be like this guy right here, go to Tesco and get yourself that particular order. That's what it's like to be me.
You're right to be sure. You just won £1,000.
Did he just turn Irish? You're right to be sure. It's not racist, is it? I don't think it is. I suppose if I did it in an accent and started talking about potatoes, because apparently everybody's stereotype of Irish people is potatoes.
Oh, well done. You got
which isn't really that funny.
That's guaranteed. Whatever happens now, you'll walk away with at least £1,000.
It was funny in like 1996 when no one had ever heard that impression before.
It's worth £2,000.
But if I hear one more person do an Irish accent and talk about fucking potatoes, I'll lose my mind. It's not even funny.
What can be forward or back, especially in a website address? Hash. Slash.
Slash, yeah. Forward slash. Backward slash. Backslash.
Crash.
See,
saying B.
website address is such a like early 2000s, not like 90s
Congratulations,
phrase.
it's the right answer.
On
You've
the
got
internet.
£2,000.
Beware the internet. Strangers will get you. If you talk to strangers online, they will find you. And then you've got our generation and younger who are just like, all of my best friends are on the internet. We all met on the internet. I've got some sort of hiccup going on. I don't know what's going on.
From £1 million. This question is worth £4,000.
Can't even piss in peace. What have I done? I didn't do
Complete the
anything.
common
Oh,
phrase
wait,
as
what was the
sober
message?
As a nun.
Oh. I mean, yeah, I suppose.
Magistrate.
Sober as a
Lord
nun.
Mayor.
Yeah, it's nun.
Judge.
Sober as a Isaac Rose, because he doesn't drink, the
So
bitch.
you think it's A?
Probably. Yes, I do. That's why I fucking said I. You fucking
You
cretin.
had £2,000.
And now I've got 4,000. Yeah, I
I'm afraid
know.
You now haven't. You've just given me
What?
the wrong answer. You've lost £1,000. It's D.
No one has ever said that. No one has ever said that sentence. Blood is waffling.
Well, you've won yourself £1,000, and that's certainly not to be sniffed at. £1,000 guaranteed. I'm really sorry you didn't make it further, but
Fuck off, Chris. Right. Let's play a real game now. Let's play a real game. I can just flick about. I can just go from game to game now. I'm like gamer fluid. I need to press the button. Where's the button? There we go. It just does it automatically. It just does it. It just gets me. Where's the controller? There we go. Right. And like that, we're on the next generation. I'm a genius. Well, not really. I just bought a splitter. This is actually in HD now. So, anyway, we're playing Fallout 3. One of the best games ever made. The name of the character is Down to Haley. I asked her what I should call it, and she said Gingerbread. So, I'd have called it something cool, like Magnificus. I don't know, I'd give it a mad fucking Roman name or something. I don't know. Maximus Decimus. You know, that would have been cool. But no, we've gone with Gingerbread. Which is kind of funny. I got a contract by the Talon Mercs to destroy Gingerbread. Which I found quite funny. But this is genuinely one of the best games ever made. I stand by that. You look drunk, fix your hair. Well, that's because I am. No, I'm not. It's fine. What do you mean, fix my hair? You fix your hair, Fringe. It's sort of just existing at the minute. That's the problem. It just sort of does its own thing. I am looking clapped at the minute. What the what happened to me? Where? Oh, I don't know. Right, there we go. Steph called you a traitor today. Why? What did you do? I mean, you must have done something to be called a traitor, right? Bit ill, but otherwise alright. Well, that's alright then, I suppose. Man's been to the mines. I need to open the window, it's a bit hot in here. Ugh. The windows are suicide proof. The balcony isn't. Oh yeah, I got the alien blaster. I was going to do the Dunwich building, which is, yeah, quite a, it's like a horror show, but I feel like we should do it anyway because it's kind of funny. There's a big like conspiracy theory about it, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I'm looking rough. I need a haircut, I think. I might see if I can squeeze one in tomorrow. Please tell me you've all played this game. Blue and Steph were fighting about who Kyle belongs to, and I said he belongs to Blue. Well, you're all fucking wrong, because Kyle belongs to me. I found him first, so you can get to fuck. Yeah, that boy is mine. Not to quote Michael Jackson, but that... No, wait. So, I was getting confused with one of his songs. The Doggone Girl is mine, but I used to sing That Young Boy is mine, because Michael Jackson being a unconfirmed. It doesn't matter, anyway. I love this game so much. This is what happens when you become a homeowner. One day you're raving and dancing, next you're excited about air fryers and bath bombs overnight. I've not had I've had showers here, obviously. I've not had a bath yet. However, do have scented candles, which is fucking mint. I've got like 4 of them. It's brilliant. I didn't put it on because I was like, well, I'm gonna get the bedroom all gamer smelly anyway, so like, it doesn't matter, you know. But yeah, you know what? You're not wrong, Shah. I was in, where was I? I was in Aldi on the weekend, and I was getting some beers for the weekend. My mate Owen come over, who I do music with. We did music, made a couple of bits, and I was getting some beers, and I was in the queue, and I looked over at the diffusers, and I was like, ooh, I could, because obviously when I moved in, it smelt like someone else's house or someone else's flat, and I was a bit like, that's weird. I want it to smell like me. And yeah, so I started just getting scented candles and stuff on the go, like as much as I can now, just to get rid of the flat smell. But I figured out what it was, because I moved in and I was like, it smells a bit, I don't know, it just smells like a bit damp or something, I'm not sure. But I figured out it's the carpets in the hallway. I think they're like relatively new, and it's sort of like, it's not a horrible smell, but I only stretch the imagination. But it's like a, I don't know, it's sort of like a danky sort of, not weed, but like a very dry smell, you know, that kind of thing. Why is everyone saying Claire? What's going on? I am scared of air fryers. Yeah, I don't. We've got one at work, and I am gonna try and test the waters with it. I'm gonna try and use it, and get over my fear. But I don't know. I just don't trust them. They just don't seem safe. Oh, ammo. We've not really encountered anything yet. I've been flying through this game. I'm having a great time. The combat... oh, fucking hell. The combat is so primitive, but I love it. Yeah. Pretty depressed, not gonna lie. Brilliant. You'll never use an oven again with an air fryer. I don't even use the oven as it is. I've cooked like 2 meals so far. I don't really eat dinner, that's my thing. Like, I could go without eating dinner. 1000%. Like I said earlier, 2 days of the week I don't even eat it. Sundays, I'm either with family or... Well, not necessarily, but I could go without... Oh, I need explosives. I could go without eating. Why did I fucking knew there was explosives on it. Why did I press it? And then, yeah, I don't know. I'm just not like... don't get me wrong, I fucking love food, but I can go without eating if I can't be bothered. Either that or I'll just, you know, I'll be happy with a sandwich. Sandwiches are goated as well, I'll say it. Drink my dinner. Oh yeah, I could just start blending everything and just have it in smoothie form. That'd be brilliant. Like a Huel, except less... I mean, it would probably be more tasty, actually. Don't get me wrong. Like, I don't mind a Huel. But they do taste like Hoover dust, you know? They do taste like Hoover dust a little bit. Bought 3 monsters earlier because I was feeling emo and I haven't been sleeping. But the woman looked at me and said, "That's a lot of energy. I'm 13 and she's letting me buy." What was that? What was I supposed to say? You weren't meant to buy them in the first place because you got to be over 16. You are a criminal, is what you are, and you have just self-reported yourself as a criminal. You criminal scum. Right, that's rigged as well, isn't it? There's got to be something of worth in this building. I spent most of yesterday playing this. No, well, other than being at work. But I did the whole... Because if you know this game, then obviously you're going to know what I'm talking about. If not, then you won't. But I went to Fort Constantine. But I'd already helped Mr. Crowley, the ghoul at the Museum of History. So I'd already sorted out all the keys for him and stuff. So I couldn't go and do... I couldn't go and unlock it all for myself. Long story short, anyway, he's now dead. And I've got the T-51B power armor, which is mint. However, I haven't even done the Galaxy News Radio quest yet. So, I don't even have the qualification, if you want to call it that, to wear it. So this location, Dunwich offices or whatever it is supposedly like, I don't know if it's haunted or if there is just a lot of like creepy background lore to it, but because it doesn't seem that much from the, you know, when you first go into it. But I think it's one of them. If you watch a video on the lore of this place, it's just creepy as shit. There's just something weird about it. They really should have added a flashlight in this game, and I know obviously I've got the one on my Pip-Boy, but an actual flashlight on guns, like a mod, would have been cool. Also cried in textiles because I got given 2 sanctions for not doing homework or classwork. Well, that is your own fault. You know, not to... Ooh, that... What happened to you? Oh dear, that's not good. Well, not particularly ideal, is it? Ah, we're going to the ruins. This is where it gets weird. To my knowledge, I've not done this before. Last time I did a playthrough on this, which was about 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago, maybe even 5. I think it was before the pandemic, to be honest. But I got to this building, and because I'd watched a video on the lore, yeah, there you go. See what I mean? It's all like haunted and shit. But because I'd watched a video on it, I was like, well, I'm not going in there. I'm scared. And therefore, I decided not to go in. Also, glowing ones are just so shite in this game. I'm so glad that they upped them for 4. Also, if you know how to hack Fallout terminals without knowing how to hack Fallout terminals, just do it 3 times and just drop out. If you don't get it right, try again. Just do that over and over again. It's like, oh no, I got it wrong all 3 times out of 4. Let's try again. I mean, everyone knows. Everyone that's played this game knows. Did anyone here play this game, or is it just me? I feel like no one's hyping about this game as much as maybe I was. I guess we're just chatting. I guess we are just chatting. Oh, come on. It's got to be one of them. I could just fucking... It's like Wordle, isn't it? Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to press that. Adorned. 2 out of 7 is correct. Let's try again. It's not even going to be anything good, is it? It's just going to be like old disabled turrets, which I can just shoot anyway. What do you mean no? Well, I know you didn't play this game. I've asked you a million times, but all these people are like 13. I only played one Fallout, and it was Fallout Bunker on it. It's actually called Fallout Shelter. Not to correct you, but I'm going to correct you. Just to prove I know more than you do. Managed to miss out on all the Fallout games. Apart from the Bunker on the... It's called Shelter! It's called Fallout Shelter, you fool! Yeah, look. Nothing. Alright. Anyway, this is better than 4. Hands down. And New Vegas, as an RPG, is better than this. But as a game with a vibe... Ooh, bother. You have 0 chance to hit. Yeah, when... Can't be bothered. It's fine. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tom. Thank you indeed. I'm loving it. Where's the camera? There it is. Yeah, no, I am loving it. It's been mint so far. So can't complain. And I won't. It's scary almost being 18. Your name's Elmo. That's such a weird interaction, but I quite wrote it. Fallout 4. Fallout 4 is good, but... And I don't get me wrong, I love that game. But 3. This is the best Fallout game. Ah, shit. Okay. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Mainly for this reason. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful. This game, honestly, most of the stuff you see in Fallout 4, this game, like, did. It did it, and it kind of did it better. I think. A lot of it. This game just had a vibe about it. I don't know what it is. I think it was the color gradient and all that aspect of it, the design, whatever. I'm an idiot, but like I don't know. There was just so much stuff about this game that's just perfect, in my opinion. It could be maybe better as an RPG story-wise, but that's where New Vegas comes in to pick up the pieces. New Vegas, as like I said, as an RPG, is fantastic. And if you've played Fallout 4 but haven't played these ones, I genuinely do recommend it. I tried playing Fallout 1 and 2. I couldn't really get into them. I think they were a bit too slow-paced for me. Albeit I could see that they were great games and obviously well respected by the Fallout community. But equally, if you liked 4, there is absolutely no reason why you wouldn't like this. I guess it's nostalgia as well. That is part of it, naturally. But at the same time as that, it's just a solid game all round. But like for me, I bought this game on the recommendation of like every review, and I didn't like it. I couldn't get into it. I was like, what is this? This is awful. The graphics are bad. The gameplay's weird. I don't like it. It's not a first-person shooter. Obviously, it kind of is. But, like, it didn't play like Call of Duty, and I think that was my gripe with it at the time. But then, as you get into it, and I think after that, I was just like, oh, I'll sell this. I'll sell this, or whatever. And, didn't play it again after that. And then Skyrim come out, and then that got me back on it. And, yeah, after Skyrim come out, I was like, right, let's give Fallout another chance. And then I was, honestly, genuinely hooked from there. For some reason, Haley's just sent me an interaction that felt fun. Anyway, new games don't have the same feel. Elder Scrolls 6 will be good, but it's not Skyrim. Yeah, I do agree. I'm pretty... I don't know. Fallout 4 was great, I think. I didn't really have many complaints about it, to be honest. Other than the building aspect of it, I don't think it really needed it. I think it was an element that doesn't really benefit the Fallout franchise. And to be honest, I don't think it will be in Elder Scrolls 6 anyway, which is fine by me. Skyrim is a masterpiece of a game, and I can say that wholeheartedly. I do genuinely believe that. It's a shining example of what video games can do. As for Elder Scrolls 6, I hope they don't overthink it. That's my only worry, because obviously after Fallout 4, I think they took some of the criticism maybe a bit too far. Tried to inject some of it into Fallout 76, and Fallout 76, I had good times on it personally, but I played it with my friends. If you were playing it on your own, with the idea that maybe it's going to be this, oh dear, it's going to be this, you know, great single player experience like all of the other Fallouts and stuff like that, and you'll be able to build this character and you'll be invested in the world. I think because of the fact it was online and it was so hell-bent on fucking taking your money with the Atom store, the Atom shop or whatever it was called, like, it made it difficult to get into. It was its own worst enemy, in a way. Like, honestly, I didn't realise it, right, until I had no internet for a week, how important single-player games are. The Skyrim soundtrack, yeah, no, precisely. I listen to it once a month, maybe. I'll just listen to it at work or whatever. I'll put it on and I'll just crack on, and it's bliss. I love it. But I hope they've learned their lessons from Fallout 76, which again, I had very good elements to it, that game. But at the same time as that, I just don't think Fallout's designed for an online world. I think the game's fun. It's fun with friends, just to piss about with, but as an RPG, I don't think it works. It's Elder Scrolls Online, however, I feel a bit differently about. I played Elder Scrolls Online for a little bit, and really enjoyed it. It was fun. It was like, it reminded me of RuneScape a little bit, in a sense, like that you've not got to worry about getting mercy killed or grief killed or whatever every 2 minutes. Not that you do in Fallout, but obviously a lot of it is, I don't know, it just didn't. Fallout to me is about experiencing these things like I am now, just doing all this, walking around a location, taking your time with it, rather than speed running it, doing dungeons and shit like that. Skyrim, well, Elder Scrolls seems to fit that a little bit more, doing dungeons or whatever. So that's my take. I sort of just said a bunch of words. I don't know if any of it made sense, but you know, you don't know what Skyrim is. Fucking hell. Have you got GCSEs? Get educated. Get yourself educated. That's tragic. That is tragic. Sort yourself out. I'll do a jack and stream it on Twitch. It would be chaos. I have no idea what you're talking about at this point. Sorry, Mark. Grew up on Nintendo. That's cringe. That's cringe and not based at all. That is totally blue pill, bro. Totally not based. I was a PlayStation kid. Hello. Well, he's not going to be a problem anymore, is he? Yeah, no, honestly, do yourself a favour. Get educated. That, for me, I couldn't get into Nintendo games personally. It just wasn't my vibe. I don't see the fascination with Mario. I've never understood the fascination with Mario. What the fuck is going on here? This is what I mean about it being a little bit haunted. There's like an obelisk and shit, and they're all praying to it. It's just weird cult shit. I grew up on Amiga games. I grew up on Miniclip. I grew up on... Oh, hello. I grew up on Miniclip, RuneScape, and Adventure Quest. Does anyone remember Adventure Quest? That was always good. It was like a poor man's RuneScape. Right. guys, I am playing on the easiest difficulty, by the way, because I just wanted to kind of enjoy myself on this. But, like, I also feel like, if you want to play on the hardest difficulty of a game, go for it. Absolutely don't have a problem with that. Do it. I'm not judging you. You do you. But if I want to play on the easiest difficulty because I want to just enjoy the game, don't come at me for it. There's no need. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. And yes, it may be pathetic, but I want to experience the game. Well, Jamie, you seem to be in a little situation, don't you? Right, ammo. Give me the ammo. I've got this perk on as well, which means I get more ammo. Which is good. Grew up on the Wii and Roblox. I mean, I grew up on a Wii, but I was like 10 when it came out. I remember the Wii coming out. It was like massive for weeks, and then no one gave a shit. Yeah, see what I mean? There's this weird obelisk with skulls and shit, and they're praying to it. Weird. And then if you listen to the voice recordings and stuff that we picked up, it is actually like haunted or something. And then it follows on in Fallout 4 as well. It's very, it's a reference to... who's the guy that wrote all the horror stories? Well, not horror stories, but like the paranormal sort of stories. H.P. Lovecraft. He wrote a load of like stories and stuff back in the day. Anyway, it's a Lovecraft reference. Oh, a bobblehead. That was just sitting in the weirdest place. My ears have just popped. I don't know why. There we go. Right, we're good. Yeah, you find bobbleheads in the strangest of locations in this game. I've never got all of them before. We come out the year you were born. Jesus Christ, you are young. I don't even know, like, I suppose at this point, you're probably not. What year is it? So you'll be at least... What, 20... Wait, if you were born in 2007, you'd be, what, 17 now? I don't even know. Right, plus 3 is... Hold on, I need to work this out. If you were born in 2007, you'd be 17. Which is fucking disgusting. I remember being 17. It was horrible. No, actually, it was pretty... I had a good time at 17, mind you. I really remember it. I had a Saturday job in Costa. That was cool. And then I was at sixth form, just chilling. Doing art, media, and ICT. What a fucking life. What a crazy time that was. 18 soon, the Wii came out in 2006. Fair enough. I was 6 months old when the Wii... Fucking hell, I was like 10. I remember it coming out as well. And my friend at school had it. And you were 23 in 2007. Oh my god, I was 11. Yeah, no. So, my friend at school got it. I think he ended up... I don't know what happened with him. I've not heard of him since we left school. I do often wonder what happened to the people I went to school with. There was one guy. It was always a bit weird anyway. Apparently he tried to stab his sister to death with a biro. Which is kind of fucking, like... That's hardcore. I mean, I'm glad I don't talk to him anymore. But that said, like... I don't know if that's true. And I will never find out if that's true. Because no one talks to him. Geezer was a fucking Fruit Loop. But yeah, no, anyway. Guy I went to school with had it. And I went around there after school one night. We'd just hang out and stuff or whatever. And his parents had just bought the Wii. And we just did bowling for like hours. It was like... At the time, it felt so groundbreaking. I don't know, it was weird. Had many a night playing drunk Wii bowling. I think I've done Mario Kart drinking games a few times. They're always fun. But again, that was on Switch, I think. I don't know. Like I said, my Nintendo knowledge is pretty whack, to be honest. I'm not a Nintendo fan at all. It just doesn't do anything for me. Yeah, I've just always been PlayStation. I kind of want to get an Xbox at some point just to experience Halo, but at this point, it's probably just not worth it, is it? I feel like I'm missing out a little bit, but I think again a lot of that is generated by nostalgia, similar to Call of Duty or whatever. So, yeah, I'm the same age as your dad's girlfriend. That's weird as shit. I'm only 27.
It's called a Nuka-Cola Quantum.
I have a lot of Nuka-Cola Quantum.
For only 100 caps, you'll take a...
I'm going to sell him my Nuka-Cola Quantum now. Just to prove a point. There you go. Oh, 100 caps, is it? Yeah, that's why you give me 21 for it. You snake. Yeah, that's weird. I'm 27. Your dad's 39. So, okay. So what you're saying is your dad's going out with someone 12 years younger. I suppose when you're late 30s, the lines do get blurred a little bit more. I think it's weird personally. For me, I find that weird. But you can kind of... There's a little bit of leeway with it. Still weird as shit, though, if you ask me, personally. But, hey, as long as he's happy, as long as they're both happy together, not my business. They do what they want. But like I said, for me, that's a bit of a jump. There's a bit of an age gap. But that said, I'm seeing that as a 27-year-old, so I don't know. Hello, Caesar. How you doing? How's it been? What's going on? Just how's things? No longer mod. I think I cleared out like almost everyone recently, and nothing personal. I think it was one of them where you either hadn't been around for a while or what have you, or something. I can't remember. I did clear out a lot of people though. I've only got about 5 now, including and the boys. So not personal. Don't worry. I still know who you are. Don't worry about it. Am I being shot at? I am. Oh, it's Raiders. Right. You really think that's a good idea, guys? This guy's got a bin on his head. Idiots. Right. Chinese officer's sword. That's pretty cool, to be fair. Clearly not cool enough, though, because otherwise you'd still be living. It would be funny if you made everyone a mod. No, that would be a horrific idea, and it will never happen. All good. Doing good. Volcano is still Volcano. Oh, yeah. How is that, by the way? Is it like... Because I've not really seen anything about it beyond a few, like, clouds and, like, fiery clouds in picture form. How is it? Oh, fucking boat flies, man. How did I kill that Protectron from there? With like 3 shots. Not bad. Oh, just, the game is a vibe. Like, yeah, I don't know. You want to be mod? Honestly, no you don't. You do not. Trust me. Because then you have to deal with people like you. Nah, blame. The mods, I'm all good for mods at the minute, to be honest. I've got a select few that I trust and know, and don't really need. My numbers have dropped down essentially because obviously where I've not been that on it in the last year or two, like the numbers have genuinely dropped down, which is fine. Like that's completely expected. So I don't really need that many mods. Obviously, if I randomly blow up again, which is unlikely because I'm lazy, and also, again, I reiterate, this is my hobby, so I'm not doing this for monetary gain, because I'm probably making a loss on it, to be quite honest. If obviously it blows up again, then yeah, I need mods, but I've got people already sort of next in the queue, i.e. Caesar, stuff like that, who I know can do a job modding if I need to. Essentially, I'm downsizing, is what's happened. Have I ever been to Romania? I haven't, no. I'm intrigued about Romania. It looks quite nice. I don't know if maybe I've only seen the good bits, but I find it like it's quite a cool place from what I've seen. I've met a couple of Romanians, they seem nice from what I've seen. Or from what I've spoken to, you know. I'd like to see most of Europe, to be honest. There's not really much in Europe that I wouldn't be interested in seeing at some point or another. I'm not one of these people that's like, oh yeah, I want to go travelling. I couldn't give a toss about going travelling. A weekend somewhere is fine. Hello from Romania. Well, greetings to you also as well. But, yeah, like, I'm not bothered about going travelling around the world and taking a gap year and going to all these ridiculous fucking places, because I'm not that invested, but, like, it would be nice to see another city or see other cultures and stuff like that, and even then, most European culture is pretty similar, I'd say. Like, I've done a fair share of European countries, and it's all... Everyone just gets on their own stuff, you know? Everyone's got shit to do. So from what I've seen, like, it's very much... Let's skip this day. Yeah, it's kind of like... Everyone sort of in Europe seems to get on. I'm not bothered about seeing... Dubai, I just do not understand the fascination with, personally. I see people on my Instagram, like, going to Dubai and absolutely just raving about it or whatever, and I'm just like, I genuinely do not care about Dubai. It just seems like the place that people go, people who think they're influencers go, just to get a few Instagram pictures and a bit of street cred or whatever. And like, oh bother. And like, realistically, when you leave school, I mean, and yeah, the thing is, right, if you're in school, then having that sort of, oh, this is one of the popular people, is like a thing. As soon as you leave school, no one gives a toss. Like, I couldn't tell you what any, like, I wasn't popular at school, I wasn't unpopular, I was pretty much in the middle of the whole year. I was like top of the middle. So, I could talk to the popular kids and it wouldn't be weird. But I could also talk to the fucking gremlins in the library, and it would be fine as well. But yeah, like, genuinely, the popular kids, I have no idea why they were popular. Usually I think it's because they've got quite a well-off family. And, something like that, you know. But, as soon as you leave school, that whole class system goes out the window. It's a pretty pointless thing to base someone on. You know, don't even know what I'm talking about yet. Been wondering, what were the old gods of England? Do you know any of the names? We didn't really have any, to my knowledge, to be honest. The history of England's, like, not... Well, it's complicated if you're looking at it from a royal perspective. But, you got to consider, we were also invaded by the Romans pretty early on. And then they ruled us for, like, 200 years. And then, by that point, Christianity had kind of been installed by the Romans. So, who's this guy? So by the time that the concept of gods rolls about, England's already been Christian or Catholic, I suppose, for 500 years. So at this point, Scandinavia's got all of its gods: Odin, Thor, Loki, you know, the usual suspects. It's got all of them people already. And then obviously when that culture then mixes with England, or I suppose Anglia, you get a cross of ideologies. So yeah, it would have been Christianity really. But yeah, we didn't really have any gods. Nothing mad, to be fair. Didn't allow the old gods. Well, I suppose it depends how old you're talking, to be honest, Caesar, because obviously you had like druids and shit like 2000 BC when they built Stonehenge, stuff like that. But that's going way back. That's even before that was like 2000 years before the Romans even turned up. So I couldn't tell you any of them. I don't even know if they know. I think they worshipped like nature, kind of, if anything. It was more of a worshipping the solstice and the stars, and kind of like the Greeks, except with less bum sex. You get my point. I'm just like searching the wastelands here. I'm just sort of just vibing, really, just having fun. But yeah, no, the history of England is fascinating. But when you look at other countries and their history and the gods or the religious aspects of it all, it's pretty boring, to be honest. We've got a very long history, a very long and brutal history when it comes to royal conflict and kingdoms and shit like that. That side of English history is really cool. And I personally don't know that much about it. Would love to know more, but yeah, religiously and like spiritually, I'm not queued up on it that much. Mainly because as far as I'm aware, because of the Romans, it was all pretty much Christian. So set off a nuke. All right, watch this. You know what? Okay. Ah, we missed. This is a mini nuke, so it's not as good, but that didn't really do it either. I guess we'll have to keep trying. Right, this has got to hit, surely. That got him. Where am I getting shot from now? Aha! Hello. I like the fact it makes a little microwave ding as well. Right on his dome. Oh, that was bliss. This is why I love this game. Just little moments like that just make it what it is. Look, I mean, his head is gone, quite frankly. And I don't mean that he's a little bit peeved off. His head is gone. Do astronomy and competitive swimming. That's pretty based, to be fair. Astronomy is pretty cool. I won't lie. That is one thing, like, one thing I used to do when I was living at home. I've got a bunged up nose. Every time I drink, I get a bunged up nose. It's the weirdest thing. Oh, some action going on out there. Bit of beeping. But, no, I'd go for a walk late at night. And just, it was residential. Like, it wasn't country roads or anything like that by any stretch of the imagination. But there wasn't that much light pollution. So you could see stars and stuff like that. And I'd always try and catch Orion's belt. I always like Orion's belt. That's... It's always been a favourite of mine, Orion's belt. And then the Little Dipper as well. I like catching... I know a few constellations, nothing mad. you could see, like, for 6 months of the year, or maybe less actually, it's probably more like 3. But you could see Mars for a fair bit, and then I'd just download a astronomy app, and you can see what stars are what, which is shit. You liked that? That's good. It caught him right on his head as well, like right on his bonce. Just literally, yeah. Don't want to boast, but I've been to counties. I'm assuming you don't mean like you've been to Sussex or other counties. I'm assuming you are referring to like swimming. I need to drop a gun or something. Have I got anything that here I can remove? Let's remove that. Over encumbered. Great. Of course I am. Why wouldn't I be? Don't need a laser pistol, I don't think. Is that a rad? I suppose. Okay. You're an astronomy girl. I'm an astronomy girly. Yeah, well, kind of. Anyway, no, my point was I'd go out on walks and just look at the stars, and I just found it therapeutic, and it was relaxing. And it made what I like about space. And this is going to sound nihilistic, but it's not. There's a point. What I like about looking at the stars and looking at space is understanding your own insignificance in the world, basically. Realising how pointless it all is, you know? We're all going to die one day, and in the grand scheme of things, it's meaningless. You know, in the entire universe, nothing will happen when you die. Nothing will happen when I die. It is what it is. We're just a bit of history that lived. You know, it's... Could you name anyone from 500 years ago? Just the average citizen, could you name them? Probably not. They lived. Oh! They lived, they died, and people carried on. You know. And that's what humans do. They survive. Until they can't. What the dog doing? What the dog doing? It's a pretty nihilistic view, but as soon as you kind of realise your own mortality... I don't know. I sort of realised it one day, and I felt a weird sense of just calm. Alright, we're going down there after we deal with this miscreant. But yeah, like... You look at space, and you realise how big it is. No, but the thing is, this is my point. This is my point. It shouldn't boost your depression. It kind of cures it, because it kind of helped with, like, my own, in a way. Not to get too, you know, deep or whatever. Crazy conversation to join the stream to. Yeah, well, I've had a few wines, so we're getting whimsical and shit. But, no, it kind of, like, helped me, because I basically looked at all of it, and I was like... Well, not like that. But I was like... The universe is fucking massive, right? It's been going for billions of years. It will go for billions of years. But you look at a star over there. It will be dead one day. That's a star. A star is more powerful than I will ever fucking be, right? You could be, I don't know, you could be the biggest person on... You could be anyone. Taylor Swift. I don't know. Who's the fucking biggest celebrity on planet Earth right now? Probably Taylor Swift, I suppose. As much as it fucking kills me to say that sentence. You could be king of the world. You die, and one day it's just you're a bit of history. And you're lucky if you maybe leave a mark on history. But ultimately, one day, at some point, you will be forgotten about and mentioned for the last time forever. So, basically, I kind of clocked that, and then I was like, if I was depressed or whatever, I'd be like, it's pointless. It's a pointless circle. You make yourself sad in this existence. because whatever the reasons are, and yeah, there are legitimate reasons to be depressed, and obviously I would never sort of discount someone's depression or whatever, because I've been there. I get it. It's fine. But at the same time as that, you're not here long enough. Do you know what I mean? You're not here long enough to waste your time being depressed. That's my point. Can you fucking stop? My point is, you're not on this planet long enough to warrant it. Just go out, have a good time. I know it's easier said than done, but as soon as you get the concept of your own mortality into your head, you'll have a much better time, I assure you. Well, the mysterious stranger's appeared and the game's frozen, but the mysterious stranger is inside him. What is going on? Oh, okay. You want some, dear? You've been firing rockets at me for the last 15 minutes, and now all of a sudden you're brave. Well, that's a shame, isn't it? Do you want to talk? Alright, you know what? It's the kindest thing for you. So my point is, you're not here long enough. You're going to run out of time, and time's the only thing you can't buy. So, just enjoy yourself. Just shut up and enjoy yourself. And if you go, oh, I'm sad, just don't be. It's pointless. It took me a long time to beat that information into my skull. But I don't know, I like to think I'm pretty open-minded when it comes to all that sort of stuff. I like science, and I think that helped. Who are you? Yeah, I think the sooner you realise how meaningless you are, the sooner you'll start living. You know, I'm having a moment here, man. Thank you, Caesar, for the 23 months. That's a long time. That's all. You're almost on 2 years. That's mental. Yeah. My point is, depression isn't permanent. You know, it comes and goes, I guess. Yeah, like anxiety is another one. Like, I guess it's... I get anxiety in a different way to... I don't think I used to have it a lot worse. I don't think I care enough these days, personally. I've been there, don't get me wrong. I've sort of been there with the whole, I'm scared, I don't know what to do, you know, what about this, what about it, like, well, this could have happened. I get it. But I think working in retail just fucking drilled that out of me, to be honest. And I do genuinely feel like everyone could do with working in retail for like a year or two. They should bring back national service, but in retail. That's what should happen. Can you fucking just calm down, boys? Jesus Christ. Oh my god, these guys are persistent. Fuck me. He's not anymore. He's no longer breathing. He's just been missiled. Oh shit, I ain't got enough stim packs for this. Yeah, everyone should be forced to do at least a year to 2 years in retail, I think, personally. Because not only will it get people to fucking treat retail staff a lot better, because retail staff are treated like shit, and they don't deserve it. 90% of the time, they're just following company policy, because what will happen if they don't follow company policy is they'll get bollocked by their manager, who's a fucking job's worth piece of shit anyway. Who's already probably paid their mortgage off and doesn't have a care in the world, you know. I'm not directing that at anyone particularly. My old manager weren't that bad, to be honest, but 90% of the time, you know, you're going to be working under someone who just thinks that the company is the most important thing in the world. And, yeah, you should take some pride in the company you work for, I think, definitely. But don't let it control your life, because realistically, you're just a cog in the machine. Which is, again, nihilistic. But at the same time as that, you shouldn't work your fingers to the bone for a company that just see you as a statistic. Again, that's probably a more cynical take on 8 years worth of retail experience. But equally, I do think that you learn a lot about yourself in retail. That's the kind of point I'm trying to make. For me, when I worked at Costa, I was 16, 17, whatever. It was the first Saturday job. Couldn't look people in the eye. If they went, can you go on the tills? We need someone on tills. I'd basically have a panic attack every single time. I'd do it, but only because I was scared that I was going to lose my job. And you kind of need that sometimes, I think. Like, you need a little kick up the arse to... And you need to sort of accept the fact that... Accept your own failings, you know? Realise that you're not... I don't know. You kind of got to... Accept the fact that, yeah, you might not be the perfect employee or whatever. But equally... What is going on? I'm an idiot. So, for example, this week at work, nothing's happened. Nothing had happened, particularly. You haven't worked in a restaurant or a supermarket. Well, no, but retail... I've dealt with enough customers in 8 years of working in retail to know... The supermarket, to be fair, I will say that, restaurant staff get shit on the most, and they don't deserve it, definitely. Obviously, my sister had worked in a bar/pub for 5-6 years, so I've heard the stories, but she's quite similar to me, I think, and you probably back this up anyway, Hayley, I think, to be fair. We're quite similar in how we deal with stuff, I think, so we'd sort of just brush it off as a, alright, whatever, I'm not paid enough to care, you know, sort of thing. So yeah, restaurant staff definitely don't deserve... Because, what is going on? Why can't I shoot? Is my R1 button busted? What's... Yeah. Forgot what I was saying. Sorry, I got distracted by the game. Why is my... There we go. Right, finally. What is happening? Why is my VATS not working? Alright, let's have some Psycho. Let's have some Stim Packs. Insta-mash, buff out. Yeah, let's just fucking max out the buff outs. I've become addicted. There we go. That's more like it. Working in a bar/club were the best times of my life. Like being paid to be social. That's the thing though, El. You're a very social person from what I can tell. Obviously, I mean, I've known you for, what, 2-3 years now, and, yeah, you are a social person. And for that kind of social bumblebee, I suppose, if you will, that sort of thing, that my sister's similar to that. She loved, I think she moaned about her job at the pub a lot, but I do think she enjoyed it because it was the social aspect. She enjoyed talking to customers, and she enjoyed the regulars and the sort of, like, little bits of banter you get and stuff like that, you know? Whereas for me, I'm sort of like, we'd have a lot of regulars at my old shop, and they'd come in and they'd be saying all this stuff, and I'm just like, I've got more important things to do than talk to middle-aged men about guitars. Like, don't get me wrong, you're a nice guy, but I don't give a shit. Like, I'm not going to be rude and just go, fuck off, mate, like, whatever, don't care. But at the same time as that, I'd sort of just be like, oh, you're right, and then walk on. Like, I've got more important things to be doing than talking. That said, I had enjoyed the social aspect with my colleagues was the only reason I stayed there for as long as I did. Which, I mean, I was there for 8 years. and it was literally the staff members that pretty much kept me there, really. I suppose all things happen for a reason, right? I mean, I've been in my current job for a year and a few months, and I mean, I've already moved out, which I didn't think would ever happen, to be honest. So, I guess it happens for a reason. Back to my point, negatively, retail kind of affected me in the sense of I got so used to dealing with shit that I was like, anytime I'd get an opportunity, I'm taking it easy, you know. I will seek every opportunity to take it easy because of just in retail. I mean, if you've worked retail, you'll probably know, I guess, but you never know when your next peaceful moment's going to come, and it might not. It might not even. You might not get one between starting the shift and ending the shift. So take every peaceful moment you get. But obviously, in my job currently, it's a different environment. We don't deal with customers, and I didn't get like told off or anything. But our accountant, she went, "Oh, you might want to look a bit busy." I was like, "Well, something's obviously probably been sort of mentioned." So I've been like stressed about it, but then also just dealing with it enough to get by, you know. So it's been one of them where, because of what I did in retail, I've just got to change my mentality. So it works for different. It works both ways, I suppose. Anyway, back to the topic of dying. Nah, I'm joking. Oh, a fat man. Another fat man. Fantastic. Another mini uke. Beautiful. Do we want darts? Book of Science. Ammunition box. Well, I think that's about everything, isn't it? I think we're done here. I didn't even go in the sewer. That was the original intention. Let's repair... We've got 2 fat men. We don't need that. We need 1. What time's KFC shut? I'm hungry. Nah, I'll probably cook... I've got fish fingers in the fridge. Closes at 11:30 though. Just for anyone that wondered. KFC shuts at 11:30. This is not the Millionaire game on the PS1. It was. Now it's not. We were just having a whimsical chat about actually being adults and shit. So... Sensory overload from customers, encouraging using your space every 2 minutes was enough for me to want to end everything. Yeah, ain't that the truth. This is why, the thing is, I pushed myself into a warehouse role. For that reason. Mainly because I just deal with customers who thought they knew everything, you know. It was, where working in a music shop was, it was like, don't get me wrong, it was some of the best times of my life were in that shop. But equally, I'd have a really bad day and go, this might be the worst day of my life. And then a week later, it would happen again. I'd be like, this might be worse. And that would happen 3 times a year, 4 times a year. No, sorry. Not a month, not a year. And it just went on and on and on. And it happened a lot. But then I forced myself into essentially the warehouse role, which got me experience for a couple of years to where I am now, which obviously I'm forklift certified. Don't know if I'd mentioned that previously. Where's my game gone? Game gone. Is it coming back? I wonder. It's just disappeared. Alright, well, this sounds like a good a time as any to wrap it up anyway. Turn the PS3 off. Yeah, no, so I basically just forced my way into the warehouse. You kind of got to make your own little... You got to make your own path, really, I think. What the fuck is going on? Just turn off. There we go. No game allowed. Yeah, game said no. Just sorry. Game said no. What can you do? Yeah, you kind of just got to make your own little path, really. You know. So, You'll figure it out. You know, whether you're depressed or you got anxiety or whatever, you'll figure it out. I found my way. Personally, like for me, it was realizing that I'm gonna be dead one day anyway, so might as well just have fun. And yeah, you still get sad sometimes. It's okay to be sad. There's a difference between being depressed and being sad. I've been sad a few times, but not as bad as maybe I was years ago. And you deal with it differently as well, I think, is the main thing, you know. Goodbye. Yeah, alright, goodbye, Hayley. See, probably talk to you in about 10 minutes, but yeah, bye. See you in 2 days. Don't talk to me until then. Nah, joke. Speaking of dying, my dog almost died again. Poor lad's only got a few months in him. I'm sorry to hear that. As someone that lost like 3 cats last year, that is rough. Dog pun for you there. Rough. Sorry, I understand now's not the time. Good joke though. It was a good joke. It was a good joke. Don't worry, my cat got hit by a train, so I never really emotionally recovered from that, but we move on. So yeah, if you're sad, just don't be. That's my advice. Last time I was sad was when I had to kill off the main character in my Lego lore. It's good enough reason to be fair. Setup looks decent. Looking forward to the chaos Solitude will bring. To be honest, I feel like I don't know. It's weird, right? Because I feel like I've calmed down. Not calmed down. I was never really particularly exuberant, you know. But like, I feel like an adult. I sort of don't know if I like it, but equally, I've not played with the boys properly yet since being here, so I don't know. I don't. I feel like the reasons that everyone started watching. I mean, if I'm talking about me directly. Yeah, I feel like the reason everyone started talking about watching me is just for the pure annoyance, you know. I have the odd one-liner and stuff like that, but realistically, I think I've definitely got more boring in the last 2 years. Yeah, I've definitely got more boring. But yeah, I don't know. Fuck it, I'm growing up. I don't even know where the spoon is. I think I've thrown it away, to be honest. I couldn't tell you where it is, to be honest. What I have got though, is the two control. You can't see them. 2 controllers there somewhere. I've got white controller, which was the Isaac controller. Let me grab it. So this one's the Isaac controller. That's the controller that was done on. So I might frame it, because that the money maker, for real. No, it wasn't. And then this one I did last time I played Call of Duty. I think it was just me zigzagging Nathan, I believe. I got a bit angry and the controller had a stroke. So that was pretty tragic. But yeah, rest in peace. And then I got the new one, which is... Where is it? Camouflage, get it? It's a camouflage joke. Yeah. So yeah, nostalgia in your hands, literally. Exactly, yeah. So, what in the actual grandma are you wearing? I've got my little fleece on. I've got a fleece. I've got a fleece and then my tracksuit bottoms. It's quite relaxing, really. I'm quite cotch. Actually quite comfortable. Stop dressing like my grandma. I'm literally just wearing tracksuit bottoms and a fleece. What's the fucking problem? throw black controller that had a stroke. No. I've told you, I'm grown up now. Back to that other point. It's difficult not to be sad when I get bullied every day. Brother, just don't be bullied. Who gives a shit? They're going to be dead one day. So are you. Stop being sad. You must be cold. No, I'm like a moderate temperature. I'm quite alright at the minute. It's nice. Honestly, this flat seems to be self-regulating in terms of heat. It's quite nice. It just kind of is balanced out. If it's too hot, I'll open the window or the door. If it's too cold, I'll close them. Roadman Wad. Nah, I'm just comfortable, man. Honestly, I sort of stopped caring, I think. Just, yeah. You know you want to, just throw it. Well, no, I don't want to, because then I'll have to pick it up. Why would I do that? I'm not going to damage new furniture that I just paid a shitload of money for. No point. Why would I do that? It seems excessive. Seems excessive for absolutely no reason. I'm comfortable though, so I'll do what I want. How about that? That's not good. Wait, what? What's not good? End stream. What are you talking about? Treat yourself to a portable air conditioner unit for the summer. I've got 2 fans. I've got one fan here, which I plugged in the other day, and the plug socket went. I was like, alright, that might not be a good sign. And then the guy that I bought from left another fan as well. He's like, do you want this? I was like, well, it might get a bit hot in the summer, so. Did you ever finish the box of best cereal? Yeah, that's gone. That's finished. It was alright. I got Kit Kat cereal at the minute, which is pretty fucking cool. No milk, though. I've got to remember now to buy milk and bread. I've got 2 slices of bread left, which are for breakfast tomorrow. And then she doesn't know it yet, but Hayley's going to help me with a food shop on Friday. Not Hayley Elizabeth, other Hayley. My girlfriend. She's not been warned yet, but she will be helping me with a food shop at some point. Whether she likes it or not. Because otherwise we're not eating. So, got a mini fan last summer and it broke and it makes funny noise, but makes happy. Little things, right? Was the best cereal the best cereal? It was alright. It weren't bad. Bit dry. Until I put the milk on, at least. No, I'm playing. It was alright. It was a little bit bland. I don't know, it just tasted sort of like... I get what they're trying to do. Cereal hasn't been the same since about 2006, if you ask me. OG Golden Nuggets slapped. But cereals are trying to be healthy and nutritious now, aren't they? So... That was a cool car noise in the background. Didn't even hear it, to be honest. I got so used to this traffic, I'm not going to lie. Yeah. My ears keep popping, I don't know what it is. Lego collection, you could put sugar on it. Well, I tried it, and I was sort of like... It was alright, but it was sort of like... Imagine Crave without the filling. That's what it was. It was just essentially Crave without filling. Which wasn't bad. It was a nice flavour, don't get me wrong. After a few bowls, I was like, this is nice. But equally, like... I've got Kit Kat cereal at the moment, which is basically like a bowl of ADHD every morning. So, that's cool. Live in the middle of nowhere, we don't get fast cars. I don't get fast cars, I just get dickheads in clapped out Fiestas trying to pick up underage girls outside McDonald's, but... I suppose that's normal for this area, really. It's a strange place. It's an interesting town. The filling is why I eat the Crave. Yeah, precisely. So, it was edible, though. Like, don't get me wrong. Weren't bad. Weekly cereal review. Could happen, to be fair. I have got a Kit Kat review filmed already and edited. I could do. But I will fucking run out of cereal. I'll run out of cereal. That said, I could exhaust Tesco of their options, and then I could go to Lidl and then go for all of their Lidl cereal. I've also got an Iceland down the road. There's a McDonald's there, so I could do the McDonald's breakfast review. I suppose I could do weekly cereal reviews. Come to think of it, that's not a bad idea. That's the kind of thing I'd do. That is the kind of thing that I'd be stupid enough to do. I'll think about it though. Howdy for life. Nah, honestly. It was grim the other day. I can't lie. It was disgusting. I hated it. Buy foreign cereal and keep it alive. Could do. I could go to, I don't know, some Greek supermarket. Just buy a shitload of nothing. I don't know. You'd watch them, right? Yeah, cool. Well, it looks like that's happening then, doesn't it? Great. He's forgotten we've talked about this already. No, I haven't. Calm down. Anyway, right, I'll end it there. So, it's been real. And yeah, I'll catch you around. These will get better. Bear in mind, this is the first one. I sort of don't really know where I'm looking yet, and all feels a bit weird. Bear in mind, I've been at my old house for like 5 years, so it was second nature just to go, yeah, the camera's there. Whereas now I'm like, so, yeah, have a good one. I don't know when I'll be live next. I'm essentially on holiday for the next week, so until Easter at least. So till the end of the month. But should be, as long as Hayley wants to, then next week something could happen. So yeah, we'll figure it out, I'm sure. So, and if I'm not about next week, don't judge me for it. I've got shit on. So, yeah. Alright, sweet. Goodbye, everybody.